Welcome everyone, Mo'adim L'Simcha. My name's Ari Briggs, and thank you all for coming this evening to join us to hear about the crisis in the Negev. So very shortly we're actually going to be joined by the Minister of Public Diplomacy and Diaspora Affairs, Minister Yoel Edelstein, also known of course by his nickname Yuli. I hope you didn't hear that. Actually, he is the Minister of Public Diplomacy. Now, public diplomacy, as we all know, is something that's extremely important for Israel to be involved in. Most of the time, we don't get a good rap overseas, and it is Minister Edelstein's job to ensure that we start getting a good rap overseas. And not only is he in charge of Hasbara, public diplomacy, but he also looks after the government relations with the diaspora, with the Jews living in the various Jewish communities overseas. So he has a key responsibility. Yuli Edelstein is a member of this 18th Knesset with the Likud party and has been serving as a member of Knesset since 1996. Actually, Yuli Edelstein not only has the Hasbara and diaspora Jewry in both his heart and his mind, but he immigrated from the former Soviet Union. He was a refusenik, Russian refusenik. I know a lot of people today, or in this crowd, everyone in this crowd understands what a refusenik is. Today, when you say that in Israel or to people outside of Israel, they think someone refusing to go in the army, God forbid. But we all know Yuli Edelstein as a famous Russian refusenik. He actually was put in jail under false charges of drug possession in the Soviet Union because of his request to make Aliyah. He did actually make Aliyah in 1987, and just waiting for that signal for him to come. So he was always dedicated to the immigrants' cause. He was actually the minister for immigration between 1996 and 1999. He was actually named 10th spot on the 2011 Jerusalem Post list of the 50 most influential Jews in the world. And of course, that's what interested us in bringing him here to introduce Regavim to the world, because this event today is what we call the inaugural event of Regavim here in Jerusalem. Regavim is an amazing organization, and we're going to speak about that a bit later, and I'm going to introduce you to some people from Regavim. But the idea of having a former refusenik, a minister of Hasbara and the diaspora, come and introduce Regavim is obviously super special for us and something that we'll look forward to. I meant to be getting that signal. I'm not going to ask for questions yet either. Just to give you an idea, Yuli Edelstein, Minister Edelstein, lives, he actually, when he made Aliyah to the Gush Etzion community of Neve Daniel. And that's where he's been since 1987. Does someone... Ovad. Do you want Mishu Tekarov? Someone... מאיר? כן, יוני. מצוין, לא, דלת פה. יוני. השר צריך לכנס פה. The minister is actually meant to come in here. I don't know if we can... I want to actually welcome my good friend Tommy Waller. Thank you very much for coming to Israel and bringing your group and volunteering like you do. I do now want to welcome the Minister Yuli Edelstein to the stage. Would everyone please stand up and welcome Minister Edelstein.